So, guys, we tried to attempt the Gorod Easter egg. So I was trying to get it ready for another video. So, this was our first attempt on it. This was the boss fight that we did. So I thought I would just show you guys what we attempted and how well it went and how difficult it is to actually do it. So with the whole Easter egg itself, this took us about an hour and 35 to get to where we wanted to, like when we went in, and it was quite a challenging Easter egg. It's definitely not easy, because you have to do 6 challenges and it does require a lot of teamwork. So if you are going to do this, I recommend getting a few of your mates and going into it. But yeah, watch a few videos and I'm just going to let Sophia talk now.
Also for posterity, I calculated odds of you defeating the dragon. I will not share them. They will not encourage you. I leave you now. Maxis, I must go to him. The paradox must be resolved. The loop must be closed.
Well, that's one broad I'm not gonna miss.
Okay, on the off chance it actually finds...
At this point, I probably could have got a third weapon with my mule kick, because you'll see how much I struggle in the boss fight to actually be able to kill the zombies. But when we did that with Sophia, we were like, right, okay, everyone get on the grid, and we went through this tunnel, and then you shoot out now to the boss area. And we weren't too sure what we were meant to do in order to start the boss fight, but there is a button that you press in the centre bit where the columns are. So this is the first time we'd all been in this area, so we were just familiarising ourselves with it, with the corners, the buildings, how big it is. But you seriously do need all this space, because what you'll find out later is the dragon that you fight does put fire everywhere, but when the fire is gone, it leaves you all this space to run around. But when you're fighting Nikolai, we didn't really get that opportunity to use the space properly, or the buildings. But you'll see, look, we've only just managed to press the button now in our game, because we weren't actually sure what to do until we actually looked properly. And now Nikolai will come out the building that I will look at now here.
Whose name are you? Are you demons?
And then the dragon will come, and then Nikolai will shoot the dragon with his spears, leaving wounds open in the dragon for us to shoot. And we do this about 4 or 5 times, and then the dragon does die. But I highly recommend as well you get a brand new shield before going in, because my shield broke whilst doing this, so every time the fire was put on the floor I was stuck and I had no way of getting out of these corners, and you can get trapped in these corners if the zombies do build up. But the dragon goes from these 3 buildings that you will see in the video. So they got this one, where that's one of the wounds, that's the first wound under the armpit that we managed to we beat it. We did, because we got through the dragon stage quite fast, I'd say. It was just when we got to the Nikolai part, that was when the whole thing just started to collapse. My accuracy could have been 10 times better in this, but that's a bit, we need to do this, come on, at the time, so I was a bit rough. And then, yeah, the dragon goes over here and Nikolai will shoot it again. No. So Nikolai should be shooting the dragon any second now, and then should see another wound on it. I do believe this one was on its belly. Was it the belly? Yes, this one was the belly. So I recommend you get like a assault rifle, machine gun, LMG. Go as close as you can to the dragon and get spray into the belly like I'm doing here with the Grim Reaper. And then you'll get through that part dead easy, no problems whatsoever. So after we had shot the belly, we had to shoot the neck, because Nikolai would shoot a spear into the dragon's neck, open up a wound. But we had no idea at this point where the wound was going to be, so I just decided to go straight towards the dragon, and as you see there, boom, Nikolai opens up the wound on the dragon's neck. So then I decide to go as close as I can once again, shoot the dragon's neck as much as I could with the Grim Reaper. Then we managed to defeat the dragon, as we did now, and there's going to be a cutscene, so I'm going to be quiet and let you guys watch it now.
The dragon has been defeated. Your bravery is matched only by your drunkenness, Nikolai. Unfortunately, and I really am very sorry about this, our mission can only be completed if you surrender.
A true Russian never surrenders. You will be father for my minion.
So then, at this point we were like, right, we've now got the Nikolai part of the boss fight to do. And this just got absolutely chaotic, like the Soviet national anthem was playing, listen. And then the whole team started collapsing because we just got swarmed. Nikolai was shooting mortar shots, he was shooting his spears, he was shooting his machine gun. So then we were like, right, we need to try and get everyone up and shoot his yellow cylinders that you can see on the front of his mech there. Because after you shoot the front two at the back will pop up and you destroy them 4 and then you move to the next stage. But we were more focused on getting everyone up and being able to then come together and do the Easter egg. But luckily 2 of us had self-medications at this point, so we were like, right, it's okay if we go down, just try and get everyone up, doesn't matter if we use it all or not. So I'd ran out of self-medications at this point, so I had to be extra careful with what I did. And this was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, because Nikolai was then shooting out raps, and when they came towards you they'd stun you and they'd deal damage. And then you've got the manglers as well and the zombies coming at you. At this point we were just like, right, look, we're going in this building, we're going to try and shoot him from up here, and then he shouldn't be able to shoot us, which it did work. He couldn't shoot us as well as he did, because look, he's there trying to shoot me with his machine gun. He couldn't touch me. So then I tried shooting his yellow power sources, but this didn't really work out because I couldn't aim for my life in this part of the Easter egg because I was more focused on trying to stay alive. But then the manglers came in and I got bombarded and killed, so I'd lost all my perks and I had no gobblegums. So if I had to tell you guys what to do, make sure you have the right weapons, all the perks, and the right gobblegums, because we didn't have the best gobblegums. Like, you should definitely use near-death experience, because you've seen how many times we went down. Look, I'm down again, but luckily my friend has self-medication, so he gets up and he revives me. But you should definitely have near-death experience equipped, because if you go down and you revive someone, they obviously keep all their perks, so there's no worries there, and the boss fight round doesn't ever change, so you've got near-death experience for the rest of the game. But if you're going to use it, make sure you stay as a group, so then when you go down you get revived quicker. But we spent an hour and 34 minutes doing this, so if you're going to do it, make sure you're going to put all the effort in and do not like mess up, basically, because we got we were not prepared properly for the Nikolai part. We smashed the dragon part, but we could not do the Nikolai part because we just underestimated it. So guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you later.